This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. This is my spinner. That is tricorn black in a Sherwin Williams color to go sample size house paint. And I'm planning on adding that. I should have left room to put it down. Adding that to a bunch of other colors. I have pre-primed a canvas with dynamic blue, a 16 by 20 inch size. I probably should have used a brush, but I'm sort of used to the spatula, so I got a few marks, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's a good experiment. I'm going to use my usual ring pour cup and this other cup, and I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to use the PPG Speed Hide as long as it's open. It doesn't seem to be that open. We want to make sure we can put some of that between the layers. It is a slightly different viscosity, so that in itself might make this a little tenuous as an experiment goes, but I'm hoping that it won't be an issue. Come on, poke in. I wish I'd done that first. I guess there's really nothing there, it's just not breathing that well. So I'm going to start with my favorite color, because that'll be the first one out. The first one in is the last one out. Come on, I unscrewed you before I started this. I haven't used this color. This is exuberant pink. And it's a messy process. There's no doubt about it. It's definitely messy. Can I do that again? I should do enough of that so I can pour it in the other container. I don't even know how they're going to pour out of here. They're pretty thick. Then I'm going to go to Obstinate Orange. I said I was going to put some white in between, didn't I? Well, let's do that. Let's take the top off first. So the PPG and the Sherwin Williams tend to sell together without cell activator, which is pretty interesting. I'm going to throw a little of that in here too. I think I could use 10 minutes just pouring paint. I'm going to try and pour a little bit of that in here. Yeah, I'm a messy pourer. Obstinate Orange. I may only do one layer because it will teach me what I need to know this first time. That was a little goo clinging to my finger. Yeah, I need a paper towel. Do I have one? No, but I have a paint rag. Even if I'd put gloves on, it still wouldn't have been a big assistance at this point. So let's put my gasket back in the paint. And move on to, yeah, I think it's going to be the Kimono Violet. And I usually like to put more than one layer in that cup. But since this is a first, I've been thinking about it since I got these colors. This is a first trying to do a ring pour with these colors. I'm going to screw that back on too. I'm going to put some more of that in there. I'm going to put a little white in here, because something to break up the stripes. Then I can use some black. Hopefully this is going to work, because I'm like that unsure. Don't want to pour it from too up high. I'm going to put some more of that right back in the middle here. I really could be transferring this to squeeze bottles, but I haven't purchased enough of large squeeze bottles on my Amazon link yet to do so. For somebody who doesn't like to waste paint, this is tough. But the sample sizes are only 10 bucks a piece, and if you can happen to get a sale, then you'd be styling. So I've got Calypso. I was going to use something called Center Stage, which is a brilliant green, but I think I'm going to give it a miss. All right, so what color was that? That was the... And that is Calypso. It's not probably your typical ring pour because I'm not covering entire layers. And I'm going to get rid of this. I thought I bought some darker blue. And I have a color that's called Bridgeport. Maybe I'll just grab that. Because I can. Oh, open. It's well and truly. Oh, there we go. I got it. And I never used my black. I'll use some of that over here. Maybe I'll just top one of those up with black. Total experiment. No idea if it's even going to work. But I want to find out once and for all. And I didn't use that much paint. So let's get these out of here. And I'll use some of that black. Got to clear the area. Let's see, what do we got? Let's use some of that black right here. Just because we can. And then I'll put a cover on it. I think. I'll put anything on it as a cover. That'll work. No, it won't. I keep these yogurt lids. Cottage cheese lids, whatever you want. Alright. Here goes nothing. It's coming. I promise. And I did skip the green, which probably would have made things more interesting for sure. Be careful, that's slippery. Grab an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula and a little cup. Saucer. A Michael's Party Section saucer. Obviously I'm not going to want to mix those too awful much because they're pretty. And I can put pink in there with them. Cell activator if I want to. Let's grab that canvas. I may be spinning this out. It's not impossible. So let's use the triple cup first. Looks like I'm going to have to do more than one painting. The PPG Speed Hide is creating cells already. And if I don't like what I get, I can always use a palette knife and probably get some cells. And or I can try the spinner because you never know, it could work. I don't know anything yet. I'm just trying to be ever so random. But I think if I want to leave any of the blue as negative space, I'm going to have to skip using that other cup of paint and do something else with it. I don't know how it's going to mix over time. That's going to be messy. Alright, I have a dedicated paint can for house paint. And I want to get the house paint off my fingertips right now. Quick wipe up. Look for the black. I think the black is gonna, I'm glad I saved the black out. I'm probably gonna use some gold as well. Don't like the dribbles. The paint, mouse tails I call them. I forget that it's really sticky, thick stuff that you got to actually pick it up with your fingers. I got some cool patterns. Might as well use it up. I'm not sure what else I would be using it for right now. Pick that up. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what happens when we spin it out, because I've got nothing else up my sleeve right now. Spinning a ring pour made of house paint. And the colors are okay. I like them. They kind of worked okay. It's not a ring pour cup if it's a... I don't know what those cups are called. Somebody tell me. I'm going to have to figure it out before I title the video. So I should have gone the other direction. I don't want to catch the canvas. That's getting kind of cool. Let's go the other direction now. I left one of my little acetate tools in the tub and didn't pick it up when I saw it, and I should have. So I can do whatever I want with maybe some Colourarte products. I could put some gold in there, but right now I'm pretty happy with that. Except for, I realized there's no GAC 800 in anything, which means any paint that's heavy is likely to crack. So I might as well just keep spinning until I make myself dizzy. Too late. That's really, really cool. I wish I had put GAC 800 by Golden in my paint mixtures. I think that's going to make me happy. I'm going to grab some what am I calling it? Mayan gold. Some Mayan gold from Colourarte. There should be a 20% off coupon code underneath the video also. If you stop short of the mark, then you can integrate the paint a lot more easily with a skewer or something, just by pulling it into that other paint a little bit, which was my plan. I'm not sure I'm in love with that mark. Yeah, that's not so bad. I kind of thought of some white. White might be nice. I do have some cells in there from the PPG Speed Hide. Not a lot, but I also didn't swipe anything, so... And I could swipe, but I kind of like this natural effect right out of the gate. I don't think I'm going to... I think this is an experiment that's going to teach me that I need to use GAC 800 in my colors. I don't want to get overly zealous with the gold, but I do want to cover up some of my lighter, the areas that didn't get covered quite as well as I could have covered them. Okay, that's enough of that, I think. Now, because it's house paint, I can't really torch. Another good reason. Floetrol in the house paint would also be a good thing because it's a paint leveler. So you could make your house paint go that much further if you use Floetrol, which I didn't even consider. Let's just meld those together. It'll be what it'll be. I'm loving those colors. That's fun. It doesn't keep me from wanting to do a little bit of... Can I? Oh boy. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. That was a supposed swipe. I don't want to mess with this. I do and I don't. More like I don't. I'm going to just look for bubbles and pop them with my... Yeah, those are great colors. I'm happy with that. I'm not sure which way the best way up is. I think I like it this way for me, so I'm going to turn it that way for you. I used up my whole time. I may have to touch up, 1, 2, 3. I may have to touch up my edge here and maybe a little bit here. And that looks like I just need to borrow some paint. It's too bad it's going to crack, but I will take a picture of it just as it is. I can leave that over there. What else do I want to lead anywhere? Just borrow some paint to make a few dots. The nice thing about taking a photograph when your painting is wet, if you have good lighting, is that if you want to make prints or reproductions, as long as you have an editor where you can take out the reflection, you can probably do that. Kind of want some gold dots, don't I always? Plenty of gold paint to steal. So, next time has to be different. I definitely need to mix my colors in advance, add GAC 800 by Golden, and maybe cut the volume in half, or double the volume I should say, rather, by using Floetrol. I really like that blue. I will include the names of the colors from Sherwin Williams below the video. And that was fun. Thank you for joining me. I might have to do another painting right now. And maybe this time I'll do it on the PPG Speed Hide. Oh, and my battery's almost dead. That's interesting. That's totally interesting. Okay, so I love you guys. There's really not much point in shimmering anything at you. I could at least turn off the light and try, I suppose. Because then you can see the Mayan gold is awesome. Beautiful sparkle in there. I do love the colors. So don't forget, my Linktree has Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is a student group. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More is for seeing my merchandise from The Gallerist and Pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6. I should stop dotting. I'm just not afraid of dotting, and I like doing it, so it makes it hard not to want to do it. And I've got exactly 1 minute left to tell you. I have 2 books on the Amazon link on the Linktree below Show More, and they are Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. I just dragged a little something down there. I'm not sure I'm helping this any. And it might have been a waste of paint, but I did learn some things. I love you guys. I hope you come again. I have 2,600 videos. I am accepting memberships, and I'm planning on doing some tool tutorials and some mixing tutorials and maybe some more of this type of house paint painting. Cross your fingers that it dries okay. It might be nice, even if it cracks, I might put some gold in the cracks or black them out or something similar. Alright, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Whatever I forgot, you'll see in another video. Please give me a thumbs up, and PayPal is the way to donate if you want to help support the production of videos at the studio. The icon's on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. I give lessons at the house, and I do sell my artwork. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. You can get in touch with me, and you can leave me questions, and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. If I can answer them, I will. My community board should show you tomorrow's